I hope we thoroughly brought everybody. Well, no, it was really a heroic story because
It's a pretty funny story.
It's a funny story, and you made the effort to go look for your tag.
I knew I was right.
Oh yeah, and
knew it.
And Zero, what's the number you got?
00157
he
or
learned,
whatever.
Yeah.
He learned his lesson. Damn it, he learned it hard
He's not
way.
gonna doubt people so much.
Hell no, I love that. Well,
Should we? Oh wait, what should we talk about? It more stuff, or do we need to go back to music?
we could just segue to music for now. We got more time.
I don't know. Have you heard about the 5th Indiana Jones movie?
Yes, I've heard about, and I hope Red Letter Media has something to say about
Yes, they had something to say about the 4th one. It was great.
They did, yeah, or Mr. Plinkett did anyway.
I think it's going to be good.
I'm excited.
The 4th one was stupid.
The 4th one was kind of dumb, but you know what? It's just like Star Wars. You're always wanting to see another one. You know, you are.
I didn't want to see the 4th Indiana Jones movie.
But you still saw it.
No, I didn't.
I saw it.
I saw half of it on TV
no
one time.
opinion. You can't have opinion if you didn't sit through
I
it.
saw it in theater, and I actually own the movie. So
and I didn't see it in theater.
yeah, and
I didn't see it in the theater.
It was not my favorite. I still liked it, but
it
was not my
favorite. I think I saw half of it one day. I think I saw like the last hour of it one day. The next day,
The last
I saw
5
the
minutes.
first hour of like, okay, I'm caught up on this movie. And
hey, you know,
the two have. I didn't
halves
watch
and
it
make
in
a
one
full.
continuous loop.
It's
but
not.
I've seen the whole movie in bits and pieces.
It's not the best. You're right, but it's still a good one. And I'm behind.
No,
5.
it's not.
I
I'm
just
behind
don't know
5.
what you expect from these movies.
You don't. Yeah. I mean,
I
what do you expect?
I expect action and adventure,
Well,
not
that's-
from a 65-year-old man.
Well,
no offense
and
to
he's
Harrison
older
Ford.
now, so he's like 70, almost
Okay.
80 now.
Here, Red Letter Media did a critique of the movie. And
They did.
They summed it up perfectly.
They did.
Like what it is that the whole like Indiana Jones is not a realistic character. The whole
No.
thing is like for like guys, you kind of secretly want to be him. It's vicarious entertainment.
Not really.
You
He does.
you live out your adventures through Indiana Jones. He's
Not
not
really.
exact. He's a fairly two-dimensional character.
He does way too much stuff. I don't like to do a
But-
lot of stuff.
They drew an analogy to this. Like, what if they remade Fast and the Furious 30 years later
Oh, yeah,
and
I
cast
saw that
all the
part.
same actors who were all like 60 at that point,
Yeah, it was
and
funny.
tried to market it to the same audience? Like that's
Yeah.
why this movie is kind of a big
Yeah, but you know.
hunk of crap mostly.
Yeah, but I mean, it's different with Indiana Jones. It's different with Star Wars. You can do that. You couldn't do that with Fast and Furious. No, you really couldn't.
But you can not really do it with Indiana Jones.
You can, and that's
I'm
why.
used to Indiana Jones bare knuckle fighting people.
Yeah,
And
Like,
he did that to one person, and I was just like, what?
I agree completely with what Red Letter Media said about the movie, but I still it's still entertaining to me. 4, I liked 4.
And it was
And
this,
I look forward to
it
5.
was an alien.
It
How
was an
stupid-
alien.
how
It was.
stupid
It was
that?
Again, I agree with what they said, but I
thought it was cute.
still say, yeah, I thought it was still entertaining
I
film to
was just
see.
like, what? That was me. I got to the end, I was like, what?
No.
And like there were 2 characters I just didn't understand. Who was like the secret agent who kept switching sides?
Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like he keeps switching sides.
because he was a douche. That's what he
but
does.
I was just like, I was like, okay, younger Indiana Jones would have killed you by now.
Yeah, because
you were stupid.
Right.
Like the multiple betrayals, he would have shot you in the head by now.
And Shia LaBeouf, it should not have been the son. I agree
Eh,
with that one. I didn't like him as the kid. I didn't.
he wasn't the most glaring problem with the movie.
No, there was-
That's
that I
sad
saw.
when your movie is the most glaring problem isn't Shiela.
Exactly.
Well.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
wait, and who was the guy who was like he seemed kind of brain dead more or less? Ox or something.
Oxley. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the point of him? And what was the point of the crystal skull? It was
Look,
such a convoluted
If
plot.
you have to if you have to sit and ask a million questions for every film, you're not going to enjoy them. You just gotta sit back and relax and just enjoy.
Yeah.
That's what you can do with the old Indiana Jones
You can
trilogy.
do it with this one.
But I sat back and I relaxed and I still said, what?
Well, I don't know what to do for you. Look, again, I agree with everything Red Letter Media says about the Star Wars prequels and Indiana Jones 4, but I still found them, nice to watch.
Yeah,
They're there. I'll watch them. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Uh,
Whatever.
We'll talk more about it. We'll get more in depth.
They're just going to kill Indiana Jones off.
They
Yeah,
really
maybe they'll
they-
just kill him.
What they're going to do is they're going to do sequels or
Or he
remakes
just-
of
he
all
just
of his
succumbs of
films,
natural
and he's going to kill.
illnesses.
Exactly. They're going to do a Fugitive sequel, an Air Force One sequel. They're going to kill off all his characters so they can never come back and do any
Yeah,
movies.
so no one can ever have the characters or anything. There's like
Exactly.
Harrison Ford takes all these with him to the
That's right.
grave.
No more.
No, they're doing a Star Wars spinoff where somebody plays a young Han Solo.
Yeah, it's a Han Solo Chronicle origin
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
So
and they're also
Harrison Ford's not gonna play
No.
that part.
and they're also doing one on frickin' Boba Fett. How boring is that movie going to be?
I think that'll actually be kind of interesting.
I don't know. I
Might
mean,
be.
granted, Boba Fett the character is interesting and fun to watch, but I don't know if I want to see the entire story behind it. We got a piece of it in Attack of the Clones, and that was just boring as hell.
He was just a little kid who saw his father's head chopped off.
Yeah.
by Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, he should have been. He should have been more of an enraged human being. I felt like after that.
Why? He seemed pretty cold and calculating in
No, he was like
Empire Strikes Back.
he was cold and calculating, but then he was like you remember the remake of Return of the Jedi? He turns into a stud muffin at the frickin' Jabba's
No.
palace. Yeah, he's
I
like
did not
girls
see that
all up
part.
on him and stuff. It's funny.
The way I remember Return of the Jedi was he's always just kind of in the background.
He
and
was.
then
He
and
nods
then Han
once.
Solo accidentally hits his jetpack and
Yeah.
he flies into the side of the
This
ship.
really
And that
interesting
was the end of
character.
and that was the end of Boba Fett.
Yeah. Well, you know,